We all have a role to play. Hence, task management enables us to segment ourselves into different roles. Remember that only one person cannot run a firm. You need so many persons with different ideas and different exposure. So you can be the manager, you can be the financial advisor, you can be this, you can be that. In the school setting, you can be the principal, you can be the dean, you can be the head of teachers, you can be different roles. Everybody has different roles to play. So if Mr. A does his role well, the other person does his role well, together our organization is performing very well. So task management is very important in the sense that we can efficiently or effectively run the organization where there will be minimal waste of resources. So resources can be financial resources, it can be time, it can be knowledge. So we have so much that we can save if we effectively delegate tasks to people. So talking about the educational sector or the school sector, we have the principal, we have the prefects, we have the dean of studies, we have the head of teachers, and also we also have other positions which actually help to keep the school in check. So the principal cannot be doing the work of the dean of studies. The dean of studies cannot be doing the work of the head of teachers. The head of teachers cannot be doing the work of the prefects. So what do the prefects do? The prefects are first of all segmented, right? You have the health prefect, that one can be in the sick bay. So we will be in charge of ensuring that people who are sick go to the sick bay, ensures that the sick bay is functional. If there is any issue with the sick bay, the health prefect informs the heads. There's also head of prefect, right? You have the library prefect. The library prefect ensures that students go to the library, use the library, right? That's another thing. You have the head of prefect. The head of prefect actually brings the prefects together and ensures that everyone is performing their duties. So you don't expect the prefect to be involved in flogging of students. Should not be. They're supposed to be involved in disciplinary, right? They're supposed to be in disciplinary committee, or which is set by the principal, or even one of the teachers can also be involved in that. So that is another thing. So everybody has their role. The principal is involved in representing the school's important function. The principal can also bring people together. Maybe they have parent-teacher association. The principal can seek ideas from the students, ask students that, okay, what are the things that we are going through? What are the challenges that the school is having right now? What are the new things that you feel we can bring into this teaching sector? What is the best way to ensure that our school is the best in that environment? These are things that the principal will be thinking of. The head of teachers. The head of teachers gets information from the dean of studies. Okay, the head of teachers will be the one to send information that the dean of studies have communicated to him. So you tell them, okay, people should ensure that you prepare your lesson notes, ensure that you do this and do that. While you have the dean of studies, the dean of studies will be in charge of timetable, right? In charge of ensuring that teachers go to work, observe the attendance list, does so many things. So everybody is segmented to their own roles. So if you go and start performing the role of the other person, it means you do not respect the person's duty. So that's why we need to be segmented in our organization. And everybody needs to work together. We need to work together because we have a vision at heart. The first question we need to ask ourselves is, why was this organization set up? Why is this school still existing? And what can we do to keep the school in existence? So why was this school formed? So what is the vision behind the school? We want to educate people so that they will become change agents in the world out there. They will have so much to offer in the world. When people see them, they'll be like, I came from this school. That is a vision. So people need to resonate to the vision of the leader. If the leader starts the organization and nobody resonates to the vision, people will leave. People will fail. The organization will fail. The organization will not prosper, right? So we need to resonate with the frequency, synchronize to the vision, understand and have passion in what? The vision. That is one. So then the next question is the how. How do we perform, or how do we work in line with the vision? What is the strategy involved? The strategy. Okay, what are the procedures? The step-by-step procedures we use to achieve this thing. Okay, we already brought out the ideas. Now we want to build a nation. We want people to be involved in decision making. We want people that are smart, create students that are very smart and bright. So how do we bring those people out? We need to what? Outline our strategies. Our strategies will be that we employ teachers that are very smart, teachers that are well to do, teachers that have so much impact, teachers that are passionate, teachers that have the goal and have the students at heart. These are things that we'll be considering. We're thinking about the strategies involved. How do we get those teachers? How do we build the school to that level? How do we involve people? Even if financially we don't have enough money to pay them at that moment, we're just starting. But we have people that are passionate about teaching, education. So strategy. Another question is the when. When, the time management aspect, which I'm going to talk about later. The when is when do we start? If I'm assigning somebody to do this task, I should be able to tell the person there is a deadline. You should do it at this moment. That's another thing. The when. And who is involved? Who is the people? The people you are going to involve into the organization, the kind of people you will involve in your organization. You don't want to work with lukewarm people, people that are lackadaisical. You want to work with people that are really passionate about the vision, people that are ready to work with you no matter what, even if things are not going well at first. They are still ready, they are always there to ensure they put in so much effort in ensuring that we meet the targets. So that's the thing. So we talk about what, why, how, when. So these are very, very important in ensuring that we meet the target. So talking about the strategy, we need to focus on our strategy. We need to be very, very informed about the new changes in our environment. And also, before you can grow, before you can become the best, you need to ensure that you become the best in that environment you are. If you become the best in that environment you are, you first of all work from home. Working from home means the school you are, you ensure that the students are great, they are wonderful, they are awesome. Then you take it to the environment. People around you, they support, they love the school, and they are always ready to bring people to the school. That's another one. People in your local government, in your state, in your country, in the world. So that is how you keep taking it, the hierarchy. Take it little by little by little. In terms of time management, we need to be able to tell them the time, inform them about the time. In terms of time management, okay, ideally, we are humans and we have our flaws. We have so much in us and so much energy in us, and we feel we have so much time to achieve what we want to achieve. So we tend to procrastinate. That's why we need to set time. Okay, I'm giving you this responsibility to write notes, to write your lesson note and submit it next week Tuesday. It's different from submit your lesson note at the end of the term, or I'll need you to submit your lesson note when you did not tell me the time you need it. I won't be focused. I may just decide to do it to an extent and stop. Okay, you tell me to bring the work schedule, and then I look at it and I'm like, I have so many responsibilities on me. You didn't tell me the time I'm supposed to bring the work schedule, so I end up not bringing the work schedule, right? So that's another thing. So I should be ready. I should be given a time and a deadline. If I do not meet up to the deadline of the task, what do I do? What's going to happen? Then you know what to do. Whether you scold me or sanction me for not bringing the work at the time you told me to bring it. So now, delegation, as we said before, delegation involves sharing duties to people that are capable. So if I'm not capable for the job, I should not be giving. Or if I do not have as much capability, but I have some amount of intellect or understanding of what the job is all about, you can coach me to become that person that now resonates to the work. So delegation is very important. Allow me do what I know how to do best. That's actually the best. And do not overload me with so much work, right? That's something that we also need to do. So delegation, after delegation, you supervise. Delegation, supervision. So you delegate somebody to do something. You also supervise the person. Is the person doing it? Is the person meeting up to target? Performance appraiser. If the person you have delegated, you have supervised the person, you rate the person. Is the person really good for the job? Or we need to find somebody that is better for the job? Then You also know decision making. Decision making will decide whether this person will keep this person or will find another person. That's something that we need to do. So delegation, supervision, performance appraisal, decision making is very, very important in ensuring that your organization work. So I have some questions that some persons have asked, which is how do you work under pressure? First question, how do you work under pressure? Another question is how do you convert friends into potential clients? Another question, so how do I delegate effectively? So the first one, I will go with the last question, which says how do I delegate effectively? Delegating effectively comes from knowing the strengths and weaknesses of your staffs. So as a leader, as the CEO, as the manager of your organization, you should be able to know the strength of your staffs. Maybe from time with time, you will observe that this person is very, very good for this person is very, very smart about this, so I'll ensure that I put this person there. This person should organize this part. Then, since I already know these persons, I always delegate this person to do this and do that. Then for those that do not really know, I should try to create a system where I can coach those people. Maybe those people that are already very good in it can coach those that are coming up in the team. So that will actually help. And delegation should be done based on those that are willing to serve. Work with those that are willing to serve. Those that are willing to serve are the ones that will actually make your organization work. If you work with those that are nonchalant, they have like a desk attitude, things will not come out well the way you expect it to be. So you need to work with those that are willing to serve. Then another one is how do we turn friends into potential clients? Yes, we have a lot of friends, but friendship should be based on something. So for me to be constantly connecting with you, or for me to be constantly reaching out to you on something, it means we have something in common, something we usually interact on, something that makes us flow, something that brings us together. If there is nothing bringing us together, then the friendship may not last. It may not stay long. It may just be for nothing because there is no purpose attached to it. But when you attach something to your friendship that we want to work together, we want to build something together, something tangible, that friendship will turn from friendship to relationship, from relationship to partnership, and that partnership will turn to what? Connection. So you need to build your friendship into clients. See how you can work with your friends that have something up there, something that resonates to your vision. If you have friends that have something very wonderful in them, work with them and ensure that they put in their best. Even if they are not the best yet, you can work with them to make them bring out the best in them. And also, you remember, we spend so much money on want to go to the orphanage. The change begins with us. We need to start from home. Start from your friends, those that are in your circle. If none of them is doing well, and you know they have something good to offer, you can try to work with them so that they can become something like you. Iron sharpeneth iron. Do you understand? Iron sharpeneth iron. So it is you that can make a change around your circle. You can make those around your circle to be better persons, right? Yes, you can. So also, we are talking about raising funds for those that want to organize a burial for their parents, burial for their siblings or something like that. If somebody died around them and they are trying to raise money, they are soliciting for support. That money that the person is supposed to be soliciting for support is something that possibly you could have helped that person to have so much funds, or help that person to build his business. The person may not even need to ask you again. The person will have something tangible to even support the planning and everything. So we should try to support one another. That's one thing that we need to do. Then another one is so working under pressure comes from focus. Working under pressure comes from focus. So I know that I have task A, task B, task C, task D to work on. And then, like we said before, we have time management. So time management says, choose what is important and work with the important one first. So if the pressure is too much on me, pick one, work on this, give your best, enter the other one, work on it, give your best. And also avoid distractions, because you need to be able to skip distraction as a leader. You cannot be everywhere. You need to delegate people, and you need to avoid distractions and focus on what is what most important at that moment. That will actually help you to become the best in your organization.